Some more baseball here on a Friday night as September continues. Going to pick it up on September 20th. Got some good games to feature. One of those being a matchup with Manchester and Hagerstown. Another one we've got to feature is Chico's at Degens and Marshfield at Mid-Michigan. So we've got games where both teams are still in the race. So going to look at featuring some of those here as we knock a couple more days out of the month. Take a look at the standings. There are 3 games within 5 in the water division. Chicago 6.5 back of Vegas. Liverpool in the lead, but it's not too large. Hagerstown, Manchester right there, and Degens with a 2-game lead on Lehigh, and Chico's 7.5 back. So let's fire off a game. And let's work our way across, and we'll stop right here at Manchester and Hagerstown. Maplewood and Washington. Washington with a 5-1 win. And Vegas shuts out Florence. If Vegas wins, they're going to be almost impossible to catch. So Chicago hoping for a Vegas loss. Tijuana beats Lancaster. And here is Manchester at Hagerstown. Let's fire that game up and see what happens. We've got Matt Harvey on the mound. Will face David Price. So we are underway.
Play ball.
Let's play ball. Here's Sherry McGee to lead things off. Been a good bat in September for Manchester, and he'll lead off the game with a single. First batter aboard. And that will bring up Benny Koff. McGee off and running. And he gets thrown out. Manchester's getting a ton of runners thrown out this month. Very aggressive on the base pass. And Koff will strike out for out 2. And Musial strikes out. So after letting the runner on, pretty easy inning. And here's Hannes Wagner, 331 hitter. And he drops a bunt down. Looks like he's going to be safe. And he's going to get a base hit. Dustin Pedroia, inactive for the remainder of the season with overusage, hit his 150. So Johnny Ray is going to be playing second this all the way home for Hagerstown. Wagner. Oh, he's going to beat the throw. Stolen base 40. Bunt lays down. Keltner up with the throw. He'll get him at first. Wagner takes third, and the runner moves to third with Joe Torre at the plate. Fly to left. McGee with the out. And Wagner will tag. We got the first run of the game, and the home team scores first. Mantle right into the glove of Roush. And we'll head to the top of the first. Here's Manchester. Ken Keltner. Caught and left by Parker. 1 down. Sisler. Into right. Aaron puts it away. 2 away. And here's Ed Roush.
Strike 3.
And Price gets him. This inning we'll see Aaron Matthews and Dave Parker. Keltner to first. He's out. Matthews pulls this down the line, and it's a foul ball. And Matthews through the hole. Roush tosses this one in. 1 out, 1 out. Pitch to Parker. Matthews was running. Little hit and run. Parker, this one will be caught by McGee and left. Matthews retreats to first. And we've got 2 down here in the bottom of the second. And there's a strikeout. Up steps Billy Herman. Bottom of the order for Manchester: Herman, Batts, and Andrews. Ray on the easy grounder, 1 down, and here is Matt Batts. Strikeout. And Andrews grounds to Adcock. He steps on first, and we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. Braves up 1-0. Strikeout. Wagner gonna draw a walk. Let's see if he takes off for second. He does. They won't even throw. Stolen base 41 for Wagner. And he goes for third. They throw. It's an error. He will score. Batts, a throwing error, will let Wagner go. So that's 2 stolen bases, and he'll score on the E2. Johnny Ray to Herman. Herman over to first. He got him. Torrey to Sisler. Sisler on the bag. And we played 3. 2-0 lead for the Braves. McGee flies out to Aaron. Price going to cover first. Adcock takes that grounder. He'll get him. 2 down for Musial. Like it deflected off the glove of Price. Wagner scoops it up and makes the play. No runs in the top of the 4th, and here we go. Mantle, Aaron, and Matthews. Here comes the power for Hagerstown. Harvey gets a strikeout. He gets 2, striking out Mantle and Aaron's back to back. And make that striking out the side. 1, 2, 3, and we've played 4, 2-0 Braves. Keltner with a strikeout. Sisler grounds it. Adcock grabs it and out races Sisler to the bag. What speed? 2 down. Ed Roush. Grounder to Adcock. He'll run over. Make the play. Head at the bottom of 5. Still 2-0. Parker flies out to center. Adcock into left. McGee back on the warning track. Makes the catch. 2 down. And here's Mike Easler. 289 on the season. Grounds it. Who has it? Sisler tosses to Harvey in time. We played 5. 2-0. Only 3 hits in the game total. Pitchers are holding the offense down. And David Price gets a strikeout. And here is Matt Batts. A second strikeout by Price. And Andrews pops up in the infield. Matthews should have it. Quite a storyline here. Both Manchester and the Braves trying to chase down Liverpool in front. And here's Wagner. He's 2 for 2 today, and the walk. And Wagner on first, no doubt, will try to steal. Let's see. He's already got 3 stolen bases in the game. Make that 4. Johnny Ray lays a bunt down. That'll move Wagner to third. Can Joe Torre get another run home for Hagerstown? He flies to center, and Koff will make the catch. Tagging is Wagner. No throw home. And we now have a 3-0 game. And Mantle. McGee leading off here for Manchester. Leads off with the single. Koff 0 for 2. And Price gets him. Looking to see if McGee's still got a good steal chance. They're trying to keep him close. Will it work? Musial into left field. McGee didn't get a good jump, so he'll stay at second. 2 on, 1 out, and here's Ken Keltner. Up the middle. This might score a run. It does, as McGee scores on the double by Ken Keltner, his 30th. One out runners at second and third. Here's gorgeous George Sisler. The pitch, Sisler on the ground to Ray. Ray gets it, fires to first. Musial will score. And it is 3-2 now. As Manchester's clawing back into this one. This liner to Ray, it'll end the inning, but not before they get two. Play some ball. Here's Aaron. Bill Scherer coming in. Relief move here for Harvey. And right away, Aaron leads off the inning with a hit. Matthews on the ground. Herman goes to second. Andrews with a quick pivot over to Sisler. That'll be a double play. And up steps Dave Parker. Liner straight to center. Koff makes a great play. That'll end the inning. We've played 7. It's 3-2. Manchester a run down. Koji Uhara coming in to pitch. And Lee McGee pinch hitting against the righty. Oh, looked like it might get out of here, but Mano with great range moves over into right center and tracks that one down. And that's one away for Matt Batts. Pops this up in the infield. Caught by Wagner. 2 down. Here is Andrews. And Scherer is going to stay out there on the mound. Pierce Strong only thrown 11 pitches. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, the Braves, no doubt, would like a little more than a 1-run lead. Adcock to center. Koff drifting back. And it'll stay in the park. That's 1 down. Here's Mike Easley. And here comes Mad Dog Madlock to pinch hit. Righty on lefty. And Scherer gets him with a strikeout. Wagner 2 for 2 with a walk today. And I think 4 stolen bases. And this time Scherer gets him, and we will go to the 9th. This is the last stand for Manchester, down 1. Top of the order up. And here's Kent Tekulve coming in to close it out. And Duke Snyder will pinch hit. And he draws a walk. Koff on the ground. Ray scoops it up, goes to second. Wagner not going to be able to get the throw to first to get the lead runner. 1 down. And here is Stan Musial. He's come through with some clutch hits in the month. Oh, they're going to let Koff go to second. So now we got the tying run at second. Didn't even risk a throw. And Tekulve gets Musial with the key strikeout, and they're down to 1 out. It's up to Ken Keltner. Keltner and Tekulve gets 2 big strikeouts in a row to lock down the win with a save as Hagerstown holds off Manchester with a 3-2 victory. Let's see who the game MVP is here. Honus Wagner. 1, 2, 3, 4 stolen bases for Wagner. Great game. Let's move right across. So next game, T-Ville and Philadelphia. T-Ville with the win. T-Ville is 11 games over 500, but 16 and a half back in a very tough division where the top 5 teams are all have a winning record. Chicago at Edmonton. Can Chicago stay in it with a win? Edmonton shuts them out. Edmonton has been a real nemesis, beating Chicago whenever Chicago needs a win. A little bit unlucky there for Dave Lando and team. Welcome in, Buckshot. Yeah, he's not going to be happy, and he said he was going to stay up for some baseball, so he's probably sawing logs and snoring right now. Here's Liverpool at Long Island. 2-1 victory for Liverpool. Makes their lead 1.5. Hadley Lake and Brooklyn. Hadley Lake has been in the shits lately. Look at that, 23.5 back in that water division. What a real drop off this season. Dallas and Cleveland. Dallas with an 8-1 win. Lehigh and San Francisco come in. Lehigh with the 7-0 win. Halliday, a 7-0 shutout. Here's another feature game. Welcome in, Buckshot. Here we go, Chicos and Degens. Hopefully Mike's hanging out there. And let's see what we've got. We have headed to Naven Field here. Walter Johnson, Mickey Lolich. Look out. September Pennant Run Baseball. Let's play some ball. I don't know if you consider this Buckshot like a must-win, but it's time to win, and I wouldn't mind you beating this Degen team. Here's Zwilling. Kind of an unknown guy. I didn't even know this man existed in baseball until this year's draft in the Federal League. Goslin steps up with one away, and he's going to ground it to Hornsby. Hornsby over to first. Goslin, ooh, beats it out by a step. Shoeless Joe steps in. Oh, fires this one down the right field into the seats. And Lolich gets him. 2 down now, and here's Justin Turner, third baseman, coming back from an injury. He'd missed some games. And now he's back in the lineup and comes through with a base hit here, and Goslin will take third. Runners on the corners. And here's Big Poppy. And this one's out to right field in the air, but Anderson snags it, stays in the park. And here comes the top of the order for this powerful Degens team. We're going to see Cobb, Lajoie, and Manny Ramirez. Cobb, base hit. Guerrero bobbles it, and Cobb takes second base. Vladimir Guerrero out in right field playing hot potato with the baseball. Uh-oh, we've got Shoeless Joe under a lot of pressure. And what happened there? What did Zwilling do? Zwilling racing in. He's got good range. He lets it drop in front of him for a base hit. I guess he didn't want to risk a dive, getting the ball behind him. Cobb takes third. No out. Runners at the corner. Here comes Manny Ramirez. Fly ball to left. I've got a bad feeling. This one, you can kiss it goodbye. Home crowd is cheering as Manny Ramirez launches that one into the left field seats. Brady Anderson says, let's keep it going all the way to the wall. He's going to try for 2. And he's in there. 3 runs, 4 hits, not 1 out recorded yet. And Walter Johnson gets Darrell Evans. Molina, Shane Dietz tosses to first. Can they get out of this inning with just giving up 3 runs? It's up to this play here. Here's Reiser. On the ground, Shane Dietz fields it, throws to first. And Ortiz couldn't hang on. No, it's a throwing error by Shane Dietz. E4 lets another run in, and the inning just will not end. Buckshot's like Zoom time, baby.
Strike 3.
Well, I'll oblige you, but we'll only go a little bit. I don't want to go crazy. Let's see. Let's zoom to the end of the 6th and see if we got a game here. It's 4-1, so let's pick up in the 6th inning here. Lolich still on the mound. Shoeless Joe. I see something interesting if anybody looks at the scoreboard up there that we've zoomed. 11 hits, 10 runners left on base for Chicos, and only 5 hits, but they scored 4 out of those 5 hits for D-Gens. What a contrast that is. Buckshot's just glad he didn't have to watch all of those individual runners get stranded inning by inning. Here we go. Justin Turner up the middle. Lajoie over to first. He's got him. Big Poppy pops it up. We're at the 7th inning stretch. We already have you. We have automatic stipulated protest by you, Mike, in the league office already. We just assume there's going to be a protest, so it's standing at all times. Here we go. Walter Johnson still out there. And leadoff base hit here for Chris Bryant. And that will bring up number 9 hitter, Hornsby. The pitch to Hornsby. Hornsby slams this into left. First 2 on board here in the 7th. Doesn't get easier as the top of the order comes up. Ground ball, Schoendienst to Yount. Yount over to first. Can they turn 2? They do. Can Johnson get out of this inning and put his team back to bat? Here's Lajoie, 1 for 3. Fly ball. Zwilling heads back. This one looks over his head. It is. It's off the wall. The 5th run scores, and Lajoie trots into second with his 43rd double. Here's Manram. And Walter Johnson gets that strikeout. 1 batter too late. 5-1. Here comes Chico's Vladimir Guerrero. We saw him make an error earlier. Can he make up for it with the bat? I guess not, as he grounds out. Robin Yount. Correct me if I'm wrong, Buckshot, but I think Yount starts having a really good year the next 2-3 years. Or a few good years. Ty Cobb makes a great play out in center. Johnny Bench. If you ever go into full rebuild mode, let me know, Buckshot. I might be interested in Johnny Bench. I don't know if you've heard that. But here we go, bottom of the 8th. Anderson. Evans. Is he going to leg it out? What happened there? Oh, error number 20 on David Ortiz. Didn't see the little red flag, but it bounced off his glove. And there is a chance here. So now, here's Yadier Molina. Oh, what's Evans doing? They get... What was that? Evans rounded second. Zwilling threw it in, and he got caught between second and third. Tagged out. Little base running mistake by the D-Gens, and that'll be out number 2. And here's Pete Reiser with Molina at first. Full count pitch. And he draws a walk. Chris Bryant, fly ball. The Goose. Here's the last stand, top of the 9th. Chico's down 4. We've seen teams come back. Can they do it? Schoendienst, the number 9 hitter, pops it up. He got him. 1 away, and here's the center fielder Zwilling, 0 for 3 today. And make that 0 for 4. And Lolich looks like he could go the distance here. Goslin sends this out to right. Anderson puts it away, and Lolich pitches a complete game. 1 run he gave up, but he gave up 11 hits. Talk about efficient. D-Gen's very efficient with their hits. Chico's look like they stranded more than 1 batter per inning. Unbelievable. And thanks a lot for the help, Buckshot. Just saying. Let's see where we are. A couple games left to do. Amazing in St. Pete, and amazing with the 1-0 lead. So let's take a look at this. Amazing and Marshfield are dead tied right now with Mid-Michigan 5 back. So let's fire this game up and see Marshfield at Mid-Michigan in Minute Maid Park, of all places. And I was just going to fasten this one, but what I may do here is play an inning or so, see what we get, maybe zoom to the 6th or 7th. Jack Morris on the mound and Larry Doby. Fly ball to Evans. Evans puts it away. Dale Mitchell on the ground. Carlos Correa, this is his home park. Fires over to Cabrera, 2 down. Prince Fielder says, see ya. The visiting team scores first, 1-0 on the solo shot by Marshfield. Fielder with a home run, number 39 for him. And Rosen walks. Ooh, base hit for Williams on that deal. Kind of an infield hit. Fly ball to right. And Evans can't reach it. Grounder to Boggs. Boggs, long throw across the diamond, and that'll be an out. We've played one. Or we haven't played one. We played the top of the first inning, and here we go. Thriller's trying to get on the board. Here's Altuve. Caught by Brantley. Carlos Correa launches one, his 6th home run. This was out to center field. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, whoever's popping in, / whoever, hop on the chat. I can't because I'm broadcasting, but hop in there. David and Mike are in there watching. Same thing, Buckshot, if you can, hop in there and be some good games to watch here tonight. One way or the other, right? Ground ball, Fox gets thrown out. Cabrera on the ground. Strickland fires across the diamond. He gets Cabrera. The catcher, Frankie Hayes, out to Granderson, back on that little incline up against the wall, makes a catch. And we've played one. It's knotted up. 1-1 game.
Strike 3. Here.
Oh, dropped that 3rd strike. Pudge did, but he threw out McManus. Strickland, fly ball to Dwight Evans. He puts it away. Actually, got to say, Mid-Michigan made a nice. Oh, what's that? Barry. Number 27 for Bonds. I'm going to say Mid-Michigan in the draft made a nice pick with that Red Sox team, picking up people like Dwight Evans and Wade Boggs. Granderson. Brantley tracks that one down.
Strike 3.
Evans strikes out, and here's Boggs. And Boggs goes down. So, Thrillers take a 2-1 lead. Top of the 3rd we go. Here's Marshfield. Again, Marshfield and Amazing are in a dead tie. Believe the Thrillers are 5 back. Needing to win almost every game they go out. Here's Granderson, tracks that one down. Fielder through the hole on the left side. Oh, he's going to hold it first. Poor play by Boggs. I guess that one got by him. No error. Fielder's moving. Altuve scoops it up, throws Rosen out at first. And we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Pudge, number 9 batter. Hippo Vaughn is a strikeout machine. He has struck out 148 in real life, and he has struck out 61 in 98 innings pitched for this team. Altuve into left field. He's aboard with 1 out. Correa hit a home run earlier. This time he flies to left. Williams on the track puts it away. 2 down for Jimmy Fox, who's going to start being the beast he is. And he'll draw a walk. Cabrera, Vaughn gets him, and we are 2-1 still, top of the 4th now. Williams, Granderson tracks it down. Oh, Evans grabs it right before it goes foul. That's 2 away now. Great play, 23 on the year for him. And Frankie Hayes keeps the inning alive. Go-ahead run at the plate for Marty McManus. And Jack Morris gets a key strikeout. Thrillers will send up Barry Bonds, who homered, Granderson, and Dwight Evans. And Bonds singles into right. Granderson pops it up. Fielder. One down. And Bond gets a strikeout. Here's Boggs. Looks like a base hit. Bonds was moving on that. Will he take third? Yes, he will. Here comes Pudge. Slide to right. Brantley under it. Makes the out. Yeah, glad you guys joined in. It's always nice when the people that have their teams in here are here. I know Buckshot's in here, and Mike got to see their last game, and I'm glad Slashed and Mark are here to watch this matchup, because I think we've got a matchup to show for the next day, too, on the 21st. Here's Doby. No out. Runner on first. Doby sends this into right field. Evans makes the catch. Dale Mitchell on the ground. Altuve looks like he bobbled it. Everybody's safe. What do they score? E9 or E4 is 9th of the year, and runners at first and second. Here is Fielder, 2 for 2 on the day. Hit that solo shot to start the game, and Morris walks him full. Now Rosen, and Morris gets a key strikeout. Can Kenny Williams get some run in for the team? He hits this one hard out to right field. Evans is drifting back, and this thing's way up there. Oh, a grand salami by Ken Williams clears the bases. And Marshfield jumps out to a 5-2 lead. Brantley out in the corner. Bonds makes the catch, and that'll end it. What I'll do, just for sake of time, I'm trying to get a few games in here. I'm going to zoom to the end of the 7th and just pick it up there if it's halfway close. It is. Let's pick it up in the 7th. It's still 5-2. Morris still on the mound. He's probably getting close to his pitch total. I'd imagine he'll probably go 140 or something. Here's Al Rosen. Rosen, liner, Boggs snags it. Williams with the big day with that big grand slam flies to center. Granderson comes in, tracks it down, and here's Brantley. 0 for today. Draws a walk. I'm going to keep him close. Here's Hayes, and Morris gets the strikeout. Vaughn's still looking strong. Here's Mo Diaz, the defensive replacement, and Bobby Avila coming in the game. Correa in the corner. He's going for second, no doubt. Will there be a throw? Williams going to come in, fires into second. Correa beats it. Jimmy Fox. He'll draw a walk. Cabrera, fielder, grabs it. Goes to second. They'll get Fox. Strickland back to first. Is it in time? Yeah, Cabrera's not fleet of foot. They turn a double play. Bonds looking to get Correa in from third base. Grounder to fielder. Makes the play. That'll end the threat. Still 5-2. We go on top of the 9th here. No doubt Marshall wouldn't mind a few more runs. Granderson tracks this down in deep center. Strickland around first with a base hit. Morris walks Doby, and he looks like he might be gassed. What will the computer manager do? They're going to bring in John Henry Johnson. And And Wally Westlake will come in from the right side to pinch hit, and he draws a walk, and that'll load him up. Prince Johnson gets a key strikeout. And here's Al Rosen. 2 down. Bases loaded, and Rosen sends this one out. And you got to be kidding me. Is that 2 grand slams in one game? A rare feat. Wow. You don't see that every day. Oh, and Johnson said, we had enough of your crap. He beans Williams. It did look intentional, no doubt. Altuve grabs it, throws it. That'll end it, but 9-2 deficit here.
Strike 3.
Would be a hell of a comeback. We watched the Thrillers make a big comeback down 6-1 and come back to win a couple days ago, but it isn't going to happen this time as Marshfield hangs on in a much-needed win. And we've played all the games on the 20th. So here we go to the 21st. What are we looking at? We have a Chico's D-Gens. We have a Mid-Michigan and Amazing game. And let's see what we got. Maybe we'll get through this game and go right on to the 22nd where we've got a full slate. So Mid-Michigan and Amazing. Here's Vegas and Tijuana. I know Chicago's probably rooting for a loss, and Vegas just doesn't seem to lose. And again, they shut out Tijuana. Mid-Michigan and Amazing. Mid-Michigan with the Bob Gibson win squeaks one out over Amazing, and I know Marshfield doesn't mind seeing that. Hagerstown, a win. Hagerstown trying to stay close to Liverpool. Lancaster and Chicago. In Chicago, I guess there's technically a chance here as they get a win, 7-1. Manchester and Dallas. Manchester stays in it. Again, they're 5 back. Florence upsets Edmonton. San Francisco and Lehigh. Lehigh with 11-2 win on San Francisco. Chico's and D-Gens. Well, I'm gonna autoplay Brooklyn at Marshfield. Marshfield, a 9-2 win. They're up a game and a half, and let's stress out Mike a little bit and fire up a Chico's D-Gen game. Oh, he wants to play the Lehigh. Maybe I will the next day, and then I'll stop after that one if you want, Mike. I haven't played my team at all. I don't know if there's another game against whoever it was, San Francisco. Let's see this. Chico's. Deacon Philippe. Ooh, Bob Feller. This is going to be a hell of a matchup. Chico's folded under pressure like a cheap suit. More holes in the team right now than a piece of Swiss cheese. I don't know how else to say it.
Play ball.
Here we go. Bob Feller on the mound. I think I've seen him pitch yet. Flies to center. Cobb makes the out. Goslin into right field. He's safe. Norm Cash out to center. Out number 2. Here's Jackson. Cobb's got it. Here comes D-Gens. Potent offense. Ground ball to Yount. Yount up to first. Are they going to get him? Oh, no. Cobb with great speed beats it out. Infield hit. No doubt they're going to try to keep him at first. Ground ball, Yount. Can they turn 2? They do. Yeah, I'll probably play it on the next game. I almost don't want to play it, Mike, because anytime I play my team, it's a frickin' jinx to me. I don't know if I play them and they ever win. I'm a little leery of that. Anderson, fly ball to Jackson. He makes the out. Zwilling aboard. Here's Bench. 1 out. Zwilling at first. Bench 32 home runs on the season. Base hit, 1 out, 2 on. Here's Justin Turner.
Strike 3.
And Feller gets him. Yount. Cobb charges in, puts it away. Great play. Ramirez. Dramatic one. Yount takes it. 1 down. Molina. Base hit. Great fielding and a good hitting catcher in Molina. That's a double, 19th of the season. He's in scoring position. Here's Pete Reiser. This one's down the corner. Left field corner. Should score Molina easy. Extra bases for Reiser. Into second, easy. Double. Scores the run. Chris Bryant in the corner. This will be extra bases. Reiser's going to come around. Can anything stop this offense, Buckshot? Oh, Bryant's trying to get into second, and he's there. The pitch, Hornsby. Gosselin makes the catch, and Bryant's going to try to tag. What's that, an error? Gosselin, a throwing error here. It scores Bryant, so 3-0 now, D-Gens. E7 on the throw. Cobb flies out to Jackson, and let's hit that magic quick the zoom to the 7th inning. Let's see what we got. 5-1 in the 7th inning. Can Chico's mount a comeback?
Strike 3.
Gosselin strikes out. Norm Cash comes through with the hit. Shoeless Joe 0 for 3. Maybe his bags are packed. I don't know if Shoeless Joe will be here very long at the Chico's franchise. Zwilling, 2 outs, keeps this one alive as Cash takes third. Runners on the corner. They could use a hit. There's Big Poppy. And he draws a walk. Tying run at the plate. We saw 2 grand slams in the last game I did. Could this be a grand slam for Bench? Oh, Feller walks in a run. Justin Turner. A liner. Kavanaugh takes it. No, gets past him, and Anderson makes the catch. They get 1 run. It's 5-2.
Dead ball.
Oh, Philippe hits Anderson, puts him on.
2.
Ramirez, line drive into left. Did it drop? Gosselin, no. He makes a great play, snags that ball, saves a hit. And Molina up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Anderson holds at second. 2 on, 1 out.
Strike 3. Ball 4.
Bryant walks. 2 down. Can Philippe get out of this inning? Here's Rogers Hornsby. Pulls it foul.
Ball.
No balls, 2 strikes. Hornsby. Ground ball. Shane Dienst makes the throw. Headed to the 9th. Down 3. Can Chico's mount a comeback? Joe Tinker coming in for Robin Yount. And Tinker is going to be the victim of a great play by Bryant as he throws it across the diamond. Shane Dienst up the middle. He's aboard. We'll bring up Goose Gosselin. And Gosselin, they're down to their last out. Here's Norm Cash, 2 for 4 on the day. Slow roller. Lajoie gets it, throws to first. That'll end it. And Chico's folding under the pressure of September. Where are we at? All right, we got a full slate of games here on the 22nd. Hadley Lake and St. Pete. Hadley Lake 6-5. Looks like we got a bunch of double headers today. So I guess I'll go ahead and do T-ville and Lehigh here. We will see Cy Young against Sandy Consuegra.
Play ball.
That's the worst park layout I've ever seen for Yankee Stadium in my life, but not good. Let's turn the daytime on. There we go. It's a little bit better. All right, Consuegra on the mound facing Biggio. Biggio grounds it to Gehrig. Gehrig will step on the bag. Bagwell on the ground to Santo. And he gets him by a step. 2 down for Ken Caminiti. Fly to center. Ashburn, this will be a double off the wall. 2-out double. Caminiti at second. And here is Ted Kluszewski, the first baseman. Slow roller. Alomar will fire over. They got him. This T-ville team's going to be tough in the years to come. A team with Gehrig and Ruth. Young pitching to Santo. Santo draws a walk. Ruth, this one could be trouble. Martinez, stays in the park, makes the catch. Mays goes down swinging. J.D. Martinez steps in and smokes one into the left field seats. That will be a home run. Number 34 for Martinez. Dave Winfield. Gehrig takes that one 2 down. And freehand. Minoso tracks it down.
The winner of the 19th.
Lou Gehrig. Caught by Mays. Let's play to Mr. Cub here, Ernie Banks. Great play by Caminiti. Throws Banks out. That'll be 2 down. Or is it the third? Nope, it's 2. Here's Billy Williams. Right back to the mound. Young throws it over. He gets him. We've played 2. 1-0 Lizards. Ozzie Smith lays down a bunt. Gets thrown out. Biggio grounds out. Bagwell grounds out to Santo, who fires and makes a good throw. And we'll see Minnie Minoso, Sherm Lawler, and Richie Ashburn. Smith, the Wizard, gets the ball over in time, beats Minoso to the bag. Here's Sherm Lawler, the catcher. That'll be the first hit for the Bears as he's aboard with 1 out. And here's Richie Ashburn throwing over there. And Young gets a strikeout. And here's Roberto Alomar. Smith has to hurry, comes in and gets it, and will get the out. So we played 3. 1-0 Lizards. Caminiti flies to Minoso. Kluszewski pops up. He catches it. And Mays draws a walk. J.D. Martinez hit a home run his last time out. This time Consuegra gets him. That'll end the inning 1-0. Santo caught and left by Winfield. They get Ruth. And up steps Lou Gehrig, and Gehrig, liner, Smith snags it. We played 4. Only 3 hits total in the game. This could be a pitcher's duel. What's Consuegra? Oh, he had a good season in not a lot of innings, 2.54 ERA in real life. He's 6-6, 4.45 in the replay. Winfield pops to center. Ashburn puts it away. Freehand on the ground. Banks over to first. He got him. Ozzie right back to the pitcher. That's about his limit as far as he can hit it. That will end it 1-0 still. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Grounder to Smith. He makes an easy play out of it. Billy Williams, base hit to right. And strike 1. Fly ball. This one's out to right field. Martinez stands there, makes the catch. Williams goes back to first. And here's Sherm Lawler, 1 for 1 on the day. What he did? He had a single as a last one. Grounder to third. Caminiti. Long throw. He got him. Top of the order for Lehigh. Here's Biggio with the leadoff single. Bagwell. And Consuegra with the strikeout. That's strikeout number 3 for him. Make that number 4. Kluszewski. Deep center. Ashburn back on the track. That'll end it. Ashburn will lead off. Top of the order here for Tebow. Ashburn, Alomar, and Santo due up. Gotta hurry. Oh, Ashburn beats that throw. Ozzie can't get it in time, and Ashburn's safe at first. Alomar. Opposite field. This one's off the wall. This might score a run. It will. We're tied up. Alomar, no outs. Trots in with a double. Cy Young under some pressure now. Winfield out in left tracks this one down. That'll be a first out. Alomar holds at second, and here's the Bambino. And they're going to put, got to walk Ruth to pitch to Gehrig. Oh my, not a great deal. Must have knew what he was doing. He got him swinging. Ernie Banks, 2 down. And Young comes through with 2 key strikeouts after giving up a run. We are tied going to the top of the 7th. Willie Mays, Consuegra, good range off the mound, will throw him out. J.D. Martinez comes through with a base hit. Winfield will single into left. Runners at first and second, 1 down. Here comes Bill Freehand, 0 for 2. Dribbler, Banks might turn 2 to Alomar. They're going to throw to first. Looks like a double play. It is, and we are headed to the bottom of the 7th, and I'm getting me a cold beverage. Let's play some ball. Cy Young still in there. Billy Williams steps up, and he smokes this one down the left field line. It could be 2. It will be 2. The throw in from Winfield. Williams in there with a double. Freehand out to check on Young. Minoso. Line drive right to Biggio. Ground ball to Lawler. Smith has to charge it, fire in a hurry. He's going to get him. Williams will take third. 2 down. Here's top of the order. Richie Ashburn steps in, and he'll get a run home, breaks the tie. 2-1 now for the hometown Bears, and Ashburn's trying for second and gets thrown out by Freeham, but not before they get that run. 2-1 now. Lehigh will send Ozzie Smith, Biggio, and Bagwell to the plate. Smith, slow roller. Santo has to hurry. He'll get him. Biggio, fly to right. Minoso tracks it down. Bagwell, liner, and a 1-2-3 inning. Can Cy Young retire the side and give Lehigh a chance? He struck out those two. Oh, strikes out the side. Cy Young does, but we're headed to the top of the ninth, down 1. Caminiti up, Klazuski and Willie Mays. Caminiti with the swing and miss. Klazuski, fly ball to center. Ashburn snags it. And here's Willie Mays. Steps in and can't come through. And the reason I don't like to play my games is right here. I don't win when I play them. So thanks for talking me into that, Mike. We now have, let me see, go schedule a game. 2-1 win there. So we got Washington at Chico's. Chico's gets a win. Tom Seaver goes to 21 wins on the season. Vegas beats Tijuana. Ooh. Mid-Michigan loses to Amazing. Hagerstown gets a win, stays a half game back of Liverpool. Chicago beats Lancaster. Manchester beats Dallas. Liverpool loses, so Liverpool and Hagerstown in a dead tie in the Earth Division. Florence beats Edmonton. Dgens beats Long Island. Marshfield beats Brooklyn. Hadley Lake over St. Pete. The nightcap, Lehigh beats T-ville. They split on the day in San Francisco over Cleveland. And just like that, we are at the 23rd. You guys let me know. Do we do one more day or do we just wait for Saturday? Do inquiring minds want to know what it looks like one more day? See what everybody thinks. We have 12 days left before the season ends. One more day. One more day. You got it. I got you. All right. Washington at Chico's. Chico's loses. Chico's is about 10 back now. I think they're almost eliminated. Hagerstown gets a win. I mean, that's going to be a dogfight between Hagerstown and Liverpool. Chicago, a big win, 12-4 over Tijuana. Chicago now 7 back. Manchester gets a win. Look at Manchester staying 4 back at Hagerstown. Liverpool steps in and loses to Maplewood, the Man Bear Pigs. That victory puts Hagerstown back in first place in the Earth. Hadley Lake loses to Amazing. Amazing 1 game behind Marshfield. Lehigh with the 6-3 win over T-ville. Marshfield at St. Pete. Oh, Marshfield makes it close, but Mike Garcia gets his 16th win as Marshfield stays a game and a half over Amazing. Long Island at Dgens. Dgens loses a close one here. Arietta goes to 12-9. Brooklyn and Mid-Michigan. Mid-Michigan stays alive. They're 7 back, but shutout here for Verlander. Lancaster 8-3. Vegas. Oh, David wanted to see probably a Vegas loss. Edmonton beats Chicago, but always loses to Vegas. It's a double whammy. Jeff and Edmonton is quite the spoiler team for sure. And San Francisco 7-2. So I don't know. I think we got all the box here. So we'll stop right here. I'm going to zip this up and we'll see. We've got some more games coming in tomorrow. But if we take a look at the schedule coming down, I think right here on the 25th on Monday, Manchester goes to play the D-Gens for 3 games, and then they'll close out the season at home against the D-Gens. So there'll be some interesting matchups between those two teams to highlight here in the last week and a half of baseball. I also believe we'll have some matchups. Let me see. Those would be some good ones. Manchester D-Gens. Trying to see if we have one where there's two teams still in it. Oh, can Chicago get close enough to where these will really matter? Chicago will be at Vegas coming down the stretch. That'll be a good one. Who do we got? D-Gens and Hagerstown. There's two teams that are atop their divisions right now. So D-Gen's got a tough schedule. They're going to take Manchester for 3 games, then Hagerstown for 3, and then finish 3 against Manchester again. So those would be some good ones to highlight along with Chicago and Vegas. When we get into, we will stop after the 30th, just a reminder to everybody, and let those that are still in contention submit another manager file for those last 4 days in October, where it could come down to some key games. So if we look at October 1st, D-Gen's still at Hagerstown. Then we get into the last 3 days. And what will we see? D-Gens will finish at Manchester. Don't see any other games where both teams will be a factor. But the D-Gens Manchester and the Vegas series the week before against Chicago could be one to highlight. But we'll definitely have some games that'll mean something in here. It'll be interesting to see. We end on October 4th. So where are we at? I am going to take a screenshot here. And I'll post that in standings. Through September 23rd. So, hey, I'll join everybody. If you're over on Discord, I'll pop in there here in a moment. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I mean, anybody wants to hop on and do some games tomorrow, feel free to highlight some of these. There's some really good games going on. And I know Bernie said that if there were still some games left to do in September, that he would do one of his auto narration broadcasts to get those done, highlighting some of the key teams still in the race, and that we'd stop on Sunday and then give everybody like Monday to get a manager file in if they're still in the running and that, and then we could highlight some of those October games. So yeah, anybody willing to pick that up and roll? I don't know what Buckshot's got going on, but Will Tool did some, Bernie did some. Nobody else does any tomorrow night. I might grab some time and do it, but